Welcome back, everybody. Was your New Year's resolution to be healthier in 2025? Hope you're still holding on to it here at the end of January, but it's possible you've already fallen off the wagon. That's okay, though, because today personal trainer Galit is here to give us some simple tips to help achieve our lifestyle goals this year. Galit, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Lovely to have you here. Where should we start with new workout plans and new meal plans? Because, for example, I want to start making bread from scratch, and I'll tell you, just that feels super duper overwhelming.
Right. No, it's valid. And nowadays with the internet, there's so much information out there for what nutrition plan to follow, what diet, what exercise plan. And that's why I decided to come on the show and just simplify it as much as I can.
I appreciate you doing that for us. Okay, first thing is walk after dinner. 3 simple words, everybody, but it's going to make a difference.
Yeah, it helps with digestion. It helps you burn some of those calories after you just had a huge meal. The last thing we want is we're working all day, we come home, we're eating super fast, it's 7, 8 p.m. at night, huge meal, and we sit on the couch, and then we go to bed.
Oh, Galit, that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do.
I'm not trying to rush on you, but that's just such a simple little habit. 20 to 30 minutes, get yourself out there, go for a walk, listen to a podcast, call up a friend, a family member. The time will fly by. I know it's cold. Put on your layers. When it gets hot, take off those layers. You'll be fine. Or even just playing pickleball. That's something I do too. The idea is just to stay active after dinner.
Okay, I know pickleball has gotten really, really popular in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
At least someone told me, versus tennis, you're going to have a lot more immediate satisfaction with pickleball because it's easier, right?
It's easier and you get some rallies back and forth, so it makes it more enjoyable, more fun. Versus tennis, you have to be really good to get that back and forth.
Yeah, sometimes it's just whacking balls.
It's just one time you're like, oh, okay, new one. Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's discuss meal prepping, cooking at home, that sort of thing, and the sort of impact it can have on your health.
Yeah, for sure. So the number one thing I recommend when I first start training with clients is the more you can eat from home, the better off you are. If you're having a long day, prep yourself a little lunchbox, right? Get your fruits, your vegetables, some snacks like hummus, chickpea salad is something I like to make that's cold and I can bring that anywhere. That's going to set you up for success in the long run because you know the food that's going in there, you know the quality of ingredients, you have good protein in there, good oils. A lot of the times when we go to like restaurants that are healthier per se, they still use the seed oils, they use additives, preservatives, they're putting more oil, more sugar, more salt than you would typically use. That's why it tastes so good, right?
Yeah, I was going to say you'll never use as much butter, salt, or sugar as basically they're going to use in a restaurant. So even if you feel like you've made a salty meal, you're probably still underdoing it.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Versus going out to eat.
You're always in more control that way.
I like this. Don't overdo it at the gym because I think so many of us think come January 1st,
Exactly.
I got to get into the gym and I really need to catch up because I put, it off for a long time. And then they might end up injuring themselves or making it harder to come back.
Yeah, it's also that crash and burn effect too, that effect, right? So if we go too hard in the beginning, not only can we injure ourselves, we burn ourselves out. We're like, oh, I can't keep doing this. It's not sustainable in the long run. And then we have these crash diets or crash exercise diets, I guess, and it's just on and off, on and off.
Absolutely. Yeah. Small steps over time is, I feel like, where you're headed.
Start small, start with where you're at, and implement one new healthy habit at a time.
Okay.
2 days. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to put you a little bit on the spot on this. I know you're a personal trainer, so I have a feeling I know what your answer is. I've kind of always thought it might be easier to start with something like exercise first or like your diet first and then slowly work in the other one. What would you say to that?
I think everybody is so vastly different, right? And there are some people that I've seen that are pretty good with their nutrition. They're eating mostly from home, but they're really bad at diet, or they're not even walking. Their step count is 2,000-3,000 steps a day. So for that person, I'd recommend, let's just get you to walk.
Okay.
Can we get 8,000 steps a day minimum? And then, we can start at the gym just 2 days a week at like very light workouts. Like it doesn't have to be something crazy. And just that alone will get them to start to see results. And then you start to implement one new healthy habit. And again, you start slow and you keep going up and up. And that's how you start to see more results.
Juggle one plate at a time. Exactly, everybody. So yeah, if it kind of brings me to my next point. If folks are still kind of overwhelmed, you do offer some help in these categories. Can you talk to me about your services?
Yeah, so what I do is I work one-on-one with people, and I just start with where they're at, and I help them create a workout plan that's suited for their current fitness level, their needs, and their goals, with their nutrition too. Again, starting with where they're at, making small little recommendations, swaps that they can make in their nutrition, and they have to enjoy it. If they don't enjoy it, it's not sustainable. So that's my number one rule.
This is it. I want a trainer like this.
Yeah.
10 seconds or less, your 7-day free trial.
Yes, so 7-day free trial, you'll get a customized workout plan for you, you'll get nutrition, and you'll get habit tracking customized to what you need. And yeah, it's a great opportunity just to see what it's like to work with a trainer one-on-one.
Wonderful. Make 2025 your best year yet. Galit, thank you.
Yep,
We
you're
appreciate
welcome.
it. You can take steps toward becoming healthier this year by getting in touch with Galit. Follow her on Instagram for more tips and sign up to work with her online at healthbygalit.com.